Hello everyone, back with a video essay after a very long time. Film is a visual medium. A single frame can convey something that's equivalent to lots of words. Many films leave no stone unturned and utilize the medium to the best to enhance the storytelling. I believe Mahanati is one such film. In this video, we will be breaking down how literally everything that's visual is utilized in the best way possible to convey the story.
Beautiful.
Based on the story, Mahanati can obviously be divided into two parts. One is with Savitri, which is a very long period from 40s to 1980, and the other with Madhuravani in 1981. To achieve a stark difference in the looks between both the periods, they were shot in two entirely different formats. Madhuravani's period was shot on 16mm film as opposed to Savitri's, which was shot on Alexa digital camera. The visual difference between both the kinds is that the footage shot on 16mm film is more grainy and rough as opposed to fairly clearer and refined images of the digital camera. Along with the type, the difference also lies in the style they shot in. The flashback part has mostly the shots that are still or taken with the help of a rig, whereas the present day was shot with the handheld camera. While the flashback is lit as much as possible, the present day on the other hand has mostly organic lighting. Hence this puts both the images in diametrically opposite positions. Though the difference is also achieved because of the variation in color grading. Here are two sequences in the same locations shot on 16mm film and Alexa digital respectively for a better comparison. Apart from achieving a distinctive look, these decisions of having a natural lighting and handheld movements are taken to depict the sense of spontaneity and naivety in Madhuravani's and Anthony's characters. Alright, the difference in visuals doesn't end here. Now let's go more deep into the flashback sequence. It can be further classified into two parts. One is the Vijayawada portion where we see a child and a young Savitri, and second the Madras portion which has the actor Savitri. Though the entire flashback sequence is shot on digital, the difference here is in the lenses. A spherical lens is used for the Vijayawada part, while an anamorphic lens is used for the Madras part. A spherical lens gives sharper and cleaner images that are more grounded and real, like almost something that's captured by human eye. Therefore, the simpler and grounded lifestyle of Savitri during her younger days goes hand in hand with the images. Whereas an anamorphic lens produces a very cinematic image. This obviously accompanies her glorious film career. It is undeniable that since this part of the story is about filmmaking, there's a chance of having brighter images due to all the lights around, as opposed to Vijayawada. But the DOP of the film Danny Sanchez Lopez or Danny Salo has used many filters on the already very filmy lens to create diffusions and generate more dreamy and dramatic images, taking all the qualities of being real away from the picture. So as a result of all these choices, everything that was subtle or grounded in the earlier portion gets heightened now. For example, most of the frames in the Madras portion have lens flares like these. And this lamp here in the earlier part is sharper, and these lamps are very diffused. Also, there's a scene where Vaseline is used to create a stylized image. Danny Salo stated in an interview that this is a sort of homage as it was often used in many films back in the day. And then gradually, Savitri's life shatters down. This dark phase of her life is visually accompanied by a dark lighting technique. In opposition to how it was so far, the shots from now on are very darkly lit, and Savitri either stays in a bit of shadows or entire darkness. So that was how cameras, lenses, and lighting techniques are used to achieve various looks for various parts of the film. There's still one more visual technique left, that is the color palette. Different colors were chosen for different phases in the film. Here's an excerpt from a TV interview with the film's stylist Indrakshi Patnaik, who along with Archana Rao and Gaurang Shah won the National Award for Best Costume Design that year.
The color palette of the movie is a very it's something I of course the DOP cinematographer Danny and Nagi and the whole core team, we kind of conceptualized it together, and it was a visual design for us. Actually, we had to stick to it, everybody from production design to us to Danny. So it started with the 1940s. 40s was all about earthy tones, earthy colors, organic fabrics. The fabrics used on all characters were khadi and sort of a modest fabrics. Then as we entered 50s, when she entered the city in Madras, when she entered city, she started seeing this new world. So she met Jamni Ganesha, and Jamni's color was red. So this is where they start falling in love. So if we didn't use red on the characters, like she tried to put in a lot of red piping, red in
just
the
like
pockets,
hints of red
yeah,
here and there.
in the shoe, in the socks, somewhere. If the socks, we'll show a little bit of red. In Savitri's, Kirti's outfits, there was a lot of red, like in her lipstick, to her red flowers, or the blouse, or there's some element of red. Like the first time they met, the polka dotted sari, there's a red piping. In his tie, there's a red piping. So there is some kind of a prop, like with art director and production design comes in, they have added some flowers, they've added, or Danny has put some red lighting. So it's like that. So red was a phase of love. It's Savitri Garu and Jamni Ganesha's life. At the time when she is becoming very popular, she's becoming a Mahanati, is a golden era in Telugu cinema in her life. So she has a lot of gold in her sari, in her jewelry. She starts wearing heavy jewelry, Bajrang El Prasad's jewelry, her Maya Bazaar jewelry, everything. Even Gaurang's saris have a lot of gold sheen in them. Everything has a lot of gold in it. And as it transformed, we will see scenes of jealousy, power struggles, sadness in her life slowly came. And in those scenes, you will see green. A little bit of use of green in some way. Green is a color that we realize can give us a little bit of tension, a little bit of stress. Right. So those kind of colors were used. And also the love, the red that we've been using, the pinks, reds, the love phase, that color also started becoming a dark red. And then we enter the phase where she falls and she takes up alcohol, she takes up that phase, we enter blue. And even the production, you will see like a lot of blue and cyan tones being used. That was the 70s, a lot of blues, dark browns. So even Savitri Garu's saris were blues, and so was late 70s when she was ending. The career was just about ending, and So that's where Samantha and Vijay are in. So she's used a lot of blues in her costume, in her wardrobe. So yeah, this is an example of just complete teamwork.
And that was the video. This video wouldn't be possible without these sources. Thanks to them. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to share it. Thank you.